right. Welcome to One Gratitude. This is Lorraine Aguilar, and we are a mindfulness community built around the practice of daily gratitude. I really look forward to seeing what your gratitudes are today. At any time during this broadcast, please type your gratitude into the comment box. I'll share mine with you, play you a sing-along song that, in my experience, is sung around the world, and then I'll scroll through your responses for some shout-outs. So, to begin, I invite you to join me in 2 deep breaths. The first one, just to connect to ourselves, and the second one, to connect with each other. So, the first one, letting go of the past and the future, and just connecting to our bodies, our breath, and our sense of gratitude. And now the second deep breath to connect with each other, all the people who are on this call right now. This is our circle. Breathing in the awareness that we're not alone. We're here together. Yay. Well, my gratitude for the day today is for singing. I realize that I sing every day and it makes me happy. And there's something about singing for me that it's magical. I love singing not only by myself, but I really love singing with other people. And there's a connection to that that words can't even describe. So I like how music, and especially singing, for me, it connects me with the divine, and it connects me with myself, and it's a beautiful way to connect with others. So that's my gratitude. What is yours as I play this song for you? This song, when I used to work with the United Nations, I would bring my guitars to the events that I would facilitate. And this was probably the song that, no matter which country I traveled to, from Sri Lanka to Cambodia, and everything in between, people seem to know this song. So here we go. Sing along if you know it. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, while I was sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. But when I woke up, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. I loved it when I was facilitating a retreat for the United Nations Development Program in Sri Lanka. So after the staff and leadership retreat, we had a big old party at the end. And when I played this song, the Sri Lankans said, "We have to teach you how we do this song in Sri Lanka." And the way they did it was they'd go, "You are my sunshine, darling, my only sunshine, darling. You make me happy, darling, when skies are gray, darling." So I always think of the darling when I play that song. And thank you to the kind people of Sri Lanka for teaching me that. And you have to do a little dance move when you say darling. Darling. All right, want to welcome our viewers, Zenobia, the Dutch hikers. Let's see. Oh, and Detlef, wonderful. And Oluf, and Klaas, and Panda. Ooh, we've got a big party today. So the first gratitude that I see is from, scrolling, the Dutch hikers, Ron and Hubi. They say, Grateful for being able to hike in the mountains. And I'm guessing you might be meaning the French Pyrenees on your special vacation. All right. Beautiful. Thank you. I've been enjoying seeing your photos on Instagram. Zenobia, she says, I'm grateful for day 2 of returning to my morning spiritual practice. Oh, that's wonderful, Zenobia. Yeah, having a regular spiritual practice is something that is powerful. I was uh, reading or listening to the audiobook of the Book of Joy by Desmond Tutu and the Dalai Lama, talking about each of their respective spiritual morning practices. And it seems that almost anyone that I look up to seems to have a regular spiritual practice often in the morning. So I'd like to think of what we're doing right now as part of that as well. Yay, thank you, Zenobia. Okay, Oluf Geek Tie Guy says, grateful for 10 minutes of guided morning meditation. Oh, wonderful. Isn't it amazing how even 10 minutes can make a difference? One of the practices that I used to do when I was living in California and driving a lot is I would even just take 30 seconds before I would start my car, just for like a 30-second meditation. And I noticed that even that small time made a difference. So I'm glad you're giving yourself that beautiful 10 minutes of mindfulness, Oluf. Yay, we have a gratitude from Klaas from the Netherlands. He says, I'm grateful for nonviolent communication, honesty. Oh, isn't that wonderful? One of the things that I love about nonviolent communication is it gives us a way to express something that we call scary honesty. It's how can we be honest without being a jerk about it, or without being full of judgment or blame? How can we express our honesty in ways that people can actually hear us and not get defensive, hopefully? So I'm glad for that gratitude, class. Thank you. Okay, there's still time for any last gratitudes before we sign out. Um, let's see, let me make sure I didn't miss any. Okay, so I'll check one more time before we close. So that in closing, may this gratitude practice fill our hearts and connect us to how many resources and blessings and how much we really have. And in doing so, may that resource us through these times that can be really difficult sometimes. I just see a new gratitude from Panda. Aw, she says, grateful for you. Thank you, dear Panda. Yay. So in closing, may we all be kind. May we all take good care of ourselves and good care of each other. And may we all do our part, whatever that is, in small ways, in big ways, to support humanity rising during these powerful and tender days. Thank you so much for joining me, and hope to see you tomorrow.